You want to know the best thing about dating a homeless chick is?
Other than the smell? Drop her off wherever.
Yeah, you can drop. Man, what? Find out where we dropped her off right now. And welcome back.
You know, the thing about, man, you got me with that homeless thing bit.
To another episode.
I can't stop thinking about the homeless lady I knew now. I watched this lady walk in front of a dart bus one time. Just fucking didn't give a shit whether it hit her or not. And now I'm wondering where she is. She can't be alive still, right?
She's limping somewhere.
Sorry, finish up. Welcome to another episode. I'm in rare form today.
Rare form. I hope y'all are ready for this one.
Episode 31.
31 in the books. We thank y'all for listening. We're going to make it. How you feeling, buddy?
It's been a long day.
Already?
I've been doing a lot of running around. It's been a long fucking day. Harley had to go get shots. I had to do some stuff for work. I had to deliver a $50,000 bottle.
Nice.
Of Remy Martin Louis the 13th.
The 13th?
50,000. That's one bottle. One bottle is more than my fucking truck.
Why? What makes it? So you're in the industry. I have to ask now because I've always wondered and I've never asked, and I've known you for this long. What makes something like that so expensive?
The age of it. You got to age it, right? What is time?
Okay.
Money.
Well, that makes sense.
Plus, not to mention that is that you got to think there's maybe.
But I mean, are you also you paying for brand also?
Well, of course you're paying for brand because only the big brands can withstand. Think about it. I mean, that stuff's probably aged. You know, however many years. There's probably only so many bottles that they have because you can't age everything, right? So you've got to age it. Let me see. I'll look it up. I don't know what the exact age statement on that is.
But $50,000 for a bottle. That's like high-end club stuff, right? Like, what kind of people just...
Well, here's the fuck all of it. The guy bought two.
You know where he lives?
I fucking wish.
Because we can
show up,
show him where we're from real fast.
It's just crazy. I don't see an age statement on it, but it's rare. I mean, this is it.
That's a nice looking bottle. God damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that fucking bottle alone is worth more than my fucking truck. I don't know what makes it a departure through the passage of time. Blah, 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 blah.
Passage of time.
Oh my God, we're going to have time trouble with this bottle. But, and you know what the crazy shit about it is? Have you seen what, is it, who's doing it? The movie you'll never see. Have you heard about this movie called the movie 100 Years?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's...
They started
it's
like...
Louis the 13th.
Yes.
So that bottle is going to be aged 100 years. So when that movie was being whatever, they put a casket. Nobody will be able to see that movie. Nobody alive at the time of them doing that movie was going to be able to see it. They gave tickets away for it that are actually metal tickets so they can be passed down and they don't deteriorate. But
wow, think
about that. Think how much when that bottle comes out, think how much that bottle's going to be worth. It's 100 years aged.
I kind of want some.
But I wouldn't even know if it was good or not.
Yeah, no one would.
I'd drink to black out, dog.
Yeah.
I just want to go fucking... I want to go home. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even... Just want to go...
55,000 for a bottle.
Fucking crazy, man. He bought two of them.
And it was a store?
A store bought them because the guy was going to buy them.
Oh, he had somebody that wanted.
He had somebody lined up to buy them.
Holy shit!
Think about that. That's $100,000 that man is going to spend on 1,400 milliliters of fucking liquid that he's just going to drink. Oh,
I bet he's
son of a bitch. That's on me, guys. Sorry.
I bet he's gonna sell them because there's no way he just bought that for his personal stash.
You got to think though. What if he's some kind of like rich fucking aristocrat and he orders Louis the 13th and baby oil?
Baby
You know what I
oil.
mean? Maybe
Did he?
I don't know. Did he? Did it?
Did it?
But guys like that, you know what I mean? Or maybe it's a rapper or a rock star or a movie star or some kind of somebody that's like, fuck it, I'm having a party, I want to buy it.
Couldn't be one of us.
No,
could not be one
dude,
of us.
even if I had that kind of money, I don't know that I would spend it that frivolously.
Yeah, see, people come in on money and they lose their ever-loving mind sometimes. Like what was that one guy? Was it in Houston or San Antonio? He hit like a $20-30 million lotto and he was homeless like by the next year. I don't understand.
I don't know. Like I would die, dude. I would end up with a drug problem, and you would.
Well,
find
hey, at
me,
least you're admitting it.
you would find me like fucking Chris Farley, dog. Fucking
Golly.
sprawled out on the fucking floor with a purple face and a fucking just done.
Jesus.
Mark my words. If I ever hit the lottery, that's how y'all are gonna fucking find me.
He wouldn't tell nobody, but there would be signs.
Yeah.
There'd be an obituary.
Fucking all the time. Fucking done.
What was that, buddy? Oh, he fell out.
Put it in my veins. I'd have a fucking morphine drip just attached to me at all times with a little clicker on it.
You know, oddly enough, there are people out there that do stupid shit like that for their mental health.
It's a lot of mental health that's needed for that.
That is. Speaking of which, oddly enough, May is Military Appreciation Month.
Hi.
And
here's to you, buddy.
Thank you. And a lot of the military members don't get enough credit for the things that they go through and they put up with.
Very true.
Some of them come back and they just, you know,
Get shit on?
Not just get shit on, but don't really know how to transition sometimes. So I know a lot of things have changed. The transition from military life to civilian life nowadays is a lot easier. But I know when I was in and when I got out, the transition was very black and white. There was no help. You hardly got any help. A lot of us didn't know to ask for help, even though there was help, but you didn't know how to ask for it. They didn't just walk up to you and say, hey, you know, when you get settled in back home, call this number, visit this website. For me, they just gave me a pamphlet or a little book, and they said, here, there's numbers and websites in there. Flip through it, and if you, good luck, basically. Gave me my 214 and kicked me out the door.
Was there anything in that pamphlet that was helpful?
Yeah, there was a lot of things in there that are helpful, but I mean, depending on what you did, where you came from, and what you went through in your military career, when you get out and you go home, the last thing on your mind is opening that book.
Right.
You know, you're having to settle down. You got to get a spot for yourself. You just got to figure shit out.
Figure out how to fucking live again.
Yeah, basically. And like I said, the last thing on your mind is having to flip through that book. But yeah, there are some helpful things in there. But in the middle of all that, there's things that you got to take care of that I feel like are a little bit more important than trying to really get your life in order. And it's in conjunction with, and that's your mental health.
No, for sure.
You know, a lot of the guys that are out there and they're doing their thing, like I said, when they come back from whatever it was that they did, sometimes they're just not right in the head, and they're trying to figure out, A, why did I get out? 2, how did I get out? And 3, what the fuck?
Did you go from A to 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I just make sure I could count. No, man, you're absolutely right. And then there's no, dude. Look, I can't attest to any of it. I've never been over there. You know what I mean? I've had buddies that have gone. I've had, talked to people. You know, there's some shit that goes down, man. Guys have actually been in the shit out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
There's things that have to be done, and there's things you see, and there's things that are done to you that that people here probably can barely fucking fathom. And I can only imagine the kind of toll that takes on somebody just coming in from bright-eyed and fucking bushy-tailed thinking that you're going to be here to help America, and then all of a sudden you see a dog running around fucking Afghanistan with a fucking foot in its mouth.
Yeah, you're a pawn for the American government at that point. I mean, shit, I never got the privilege to go overseas and fight. I wished I had, and that was a huge regret that I always had. Seeing a lot of the guys come back from over there and seeing what they go through, and you can see it on their face and in their emotion that, man, being over there is just it's you can't put into words. It's a whole nother world. You're on a whole nother level. And you know, when you hear the stories about the guys that went over there and paid that ultimate sacrifice, you kind of, as a service member, it's scary, but at the same time, it's like, I want to help.
Yeah, you didn't have the opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't, I didn't get that. But even though I didn't get to go over there, being where I was stationed at, there's still a lot that we did there that can really, you know, mess with a person's mental health.
Oh, I'm sure.
Case in point, and I won't use any names, but there was a guy that really cool guy. Had
Jack.
We'll call him what? Jack?
Yeah, a little ditty about Jack.
Okay, Jack. Yeah, and it's about Jack and Diane. He, you know, was married and had kids, and thought that he had a great and fulfilling life, only to find out that both of his kids weren't his, and he got stuck paying child support, and didn't find out until halfway through child support that they weren't his.
Do you get that back?
No, you don't get it back. And the fucked up part about it is the guy whose kids they were was a buddy of his from he was a Marine.
You served with him?
I forgot how he knew him, but yeah. So, and he had to deal with that. So that messes with your mental health. Just the basic shit sometimes on a regular base here in the States. I know a good guy that I met when I first got there. He did 2 tours in Iraq, and when he came back, he wasn't all jacked up, but his sense of humor was.
That's something that you see a lot of. I've noticed
and
that.
it was the most, and I was very young. Okay, I was 18 going on 19, and then I met this guy, and the shit that was coming out of his mouth was just not only gold, but like frightening. Like, holy shit, people think this way. And then I didn't know how to think about it, and it only took me just half a day, and then my dark humor set in. And
you know what? Dark humor is one of those things. It's one of those things that's so fucking frowned upon.
It is,
but it brings people together. And there's,
I love,
dude. There's, and you can see.
I love the reaction,
because when you say some shit to somebody that's not ready for it, you get that absolute look of terror. But when you say something to somebody and they're fucking, you get this kind of like, you son of a bitch. Are you sure? Are we doing this?
Yeah,
are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
He was awesome. A lot of his humor I picked up while I was there. Him and another guy I was stationed with, and that's what happens in the military, man. When you go and you meet these people from all different walks of life, you end up realizing that although you came from different sets, different places, different cities, you all have one thing in common, and it's not just, you know, you're serving together, but you click, and that's the brotherhood that you have when you get in. It's the camaraderie that
you're all in the same fucking
right.
You're all in the same hole, man.
And you learn from one another on stuff like that. And that was one thing that I absolutely loved being stationed with a lot of those guys was the sense of humor that everybody had. Yeah. I mean, you have to laugh at things. You got to make jokes about things that you're not supposed to make jokes about, because it just creates a different element in your game. You know what I mean?
I apologize for what I'm about to say to you. I think my fucking underwear's on backwards. Sorry. I didn't mean to fuck up that moment.
As he touches me with the hand that went down his pants.
Stop. Is this one? No, but you're right, man. And you know what? And that's the thing. And I'm almost like, I'm not gonna say jealous. I'm almost jealous of that, man, because the people that you met, the bonds that you grew, being in this place, having to do the same shit, you knew like what you guys went through. Not just if you were overseas or whatnot, but basic training and everything that's something that you guys gone through that nobody else can share. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just you.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to say trauma bond, but I've seen Full Metal Jacket, and trauma bond might be the right word.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fun time.
Oh,
It was
for
a fun
sure,
time.
man.
And even all the things that we went through while we were there was a fun time. And people probably like, well, what did you go through? I mean, you were stationed in the States. And so for a lot of the people that didn't know, I was a master at arms, which translates to a police officer here in civilian life. And we didn't just stand watch and check IDs. And no, we went through the full police training. I was supposed to go to Lackland Air Force Base to do my A school there.
Where's
it
Lackland
was
at, brother?
San Antonio.
San Antonio?
And I it was so full I didn't get to go, so they ended up sending me to Norfolk, Virginia, and I got to train with the Suffolk County Sheriff's Department, and that was fun as hell.
Hold on, Suffolk County
In Norfolk, Virginia.
aren't they on
Yeah.
PD live
Yeah,
PD?
Live PD. Yeah.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any of those people?
You know what? No, it's been years.
I don't know, but I mean,
So,
some of the old captains or some of the guys.
I haven't seen
That's
anybody that looks.
That's fucking
familiar
cool,
to
though,
me.
man.
Yeah.
If you were still there today, you'd be on PD Live.
I would be. But yeah, so we got to do our police training, police academy there with the sheriff's department, and that was kind of cool. And then when we made it back to base and became police officers, we drove cars, we ran radar, we answered domestic violence calls.
You get a lot of those.
The domestic violence. Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, there was.
I feel like on a base.
There was quite a few. I don't. Have I ever told the story of my very first day there?
Yes.
That was a long time ago, though. So we
You
got
did
new
tell that
listeners.
But tell it again. Because it's a good story.
It was a really good story. So I'm gonna make it short and sweet because it is a long story.
Just like me.
My very first night on patrol, they got a call for a loud noise complaint. This was about midnight on base housing. So we show up, knock on the door, ladies answer the door, lights are off. She says it's just her. I go in and I do my little inspection, and come to find out, in one of the rooms there was a big old hole in the wall, and covering that hole was a blanket, and you walk through that hole and it takes you into the next house. I walked in there. There's red lights everywhere. I'm sure you can use your imagination.
So was it like a townhome?
They're duplexes. They're like 3-story duplexes, and they're attached.
Okay, so kind of like me and next door here, like kind of like
Right. So
Okay,
like
okay.
Harley, if in Harley's room, if you knock a
Knock it
hole,
out.
you could walk straight into the next apartment.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, long story short, we busted a prostitution ring. It was like 5 or 6 wives. In one of the other rooms, that's where they had all the kids sleeping. We had to call the husbands who were out on deployment and say, hey, you got 48 hours to get back home, figure out something with your kid. Your wife's in jail for prostitution.
Jesus.
It was a big mess, a huge ordeal. It was funny.
No, for sure.
It sucked for the guys, but that was my very first night on patrol.
So, and I guess I have questions. So I guess I'm going to start with, was there a madam? Like, was there somebody in charge of all this?
It was the lady that answered the door.
And the other girls were her hoes.
Yeah.
And they paid, and these are guys, okay, now these guys that were coming in to nail them, were they military base guys or were they coming from off base?
They were military guys.
So do you think that the entire military people knew of this underground whorehouse?
No, because it was one of those hush hush type things, because if I think if word got out, there'd be more cars lined up.
Well, that's
and
what
this
I'm
would have
saying.
got busted a long time ago.
How do you make money? You fuck the same 3 guys every week?
No. So it got real deep. I didn't follow up on how the outcome was, but it went about 30 something people deep, and they were still investigating.
Turns out it was a general in charge of it all. Go to the general and save some time. No,
No, it wasn't that.
no, fuck.
Shaq wasn't involved.
Shaq, what? You know, if he was there, that girl would be fucking walking real bow-legged.
Yeah, so that was my first night. But it's those things that you go through on base. I mean, there was, I think, like 2 weeks later, we have like a shopping center, and you got to walk through, check the doors, make sure everything's locked. And this was about 1 a.m, and a female officer, and she was no more than 5 feet tall, 100 pounds soaking wet. And she just blasted the radio, shots fired. And then you hear a scuffle. And I could see her from where I was. She was maybe, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500 feet away. And that was the longest. It was the longest 2 minutes of my life.
Over there?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even think to get in the car.
Like, fucking just, were you just fucking jacked, ready to fucking go?
Yeah, just adrenaline took over, and I took off running because my car was down the way. It would have took me longer to get to the car than to
get to her.
Yeah, so
what ended up happening?
It was a drunk driver. She pulled him over, and he jumped out, pulled his gun, fired a few rounds. She fired a few rounds, and then as I'm running to her, he picked her up and slammed her to the ground. And when he did that is when I got there, and I fucking just laid into him, took him down, fucking. And by the time I did that, 2 other cars pulled up. So 2 bigger guys than me jumped on him.
Like good old fashioned Rodney King beating.
Every baton we had right across his head.
That's pretty fucked up.
But and the fucked up part about it was it was civilian, so it wasn't even a military member.
Oh, he was just a fucking dude driving through.
Yeah. And that was the thing about the base is it had a civilian roadway that cut through the base. Yeah. But it's those things, like, I've got a story for every day I was there. Like, it's just, the stories I have are just ridiculous. But those are the mental things that you deal with. Like, I'm sure a few days after that happened to her, she was kind of
you've got to be fucked up, dude. Because now every car you pull over, you think you're about to get in a firefight.
A few months after that, I pulled over somebody drunk, and thankfully I got him out of the car and secured. And Goose Creek PD, which was the city that we share with, one of their sheriff's officers showed up, and he pulled me to the side, and he goes, "How did that go?" And I said, "It went smooth. He got in the car just fine." And he goes, "Come here," and he walked me over to the door, the driver's side door, and he opened it up, and there was a big old shank right in the door. Turns out he was a 2-strike felon, and that was his 3rd.
Well, he wasn't there for you.
He told me, he goes, "Man," he goes, "He almost got you."
Could have went a lot different.
Yeah, would have been a lot different.
You know what? How many times has something like that probably happened that you don't know? You know what I mean? Like that you don't know. Like the motherfucker was thinking. Like, there's a fucking pistol right on the side.
You don't know exactly.
Like, you know what? I'm good.
And that's the thing that in the police academy we go through this class of I forgot what they called it, but it's a 2-day class, and you're watching nothing but horror videos of officers that are doing the wrong thing or stuff that got caught on dash. I mean, cops getting shot, stabbed, fought. I mean, it's just, you're watching this shit and you're like, fuck, do I really want to do this now? But it is scary because you don't know what's going to happen.
No, for sure.
When you walk up to that car, you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what kind of day they've had. You don't know what's going through their mind. Is this the last moment that they want to have? You know, it's just, it can go sideways in a split second.
No, for sure, man. And you know what? That's cool that you ended up, this is where you end up after all that, sharing these fucking stories with us. Man.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I've never been given the privilege or had the opportunity to do anything like that. So it's cool to hear, from the other side of it.
Yeah.
But, I bet, let me ask you, how do you deal with shit like that? Like as a man with mental health, how do you deal with that shit going home? Like, because you gotta fucking keep replaying that shit, man.
Yeah. I mean,
how it could have gone wrong, and
that's why I say, like, so I got a story for every day that I went out on patrol, and that's what I loved about the job is you woke up, you put your uniform on, and you get to the station, and you strap in, and as soon as you get in that car, you don't know what the fuck's about to happen. Yeah, so every day is a different day. And with all the stories that I have, you're absolutely right. I mean, even today, I could just be sitting at home watching a game and I'll remember something that happened. Like a lot of those stories replay in my head a lot. Like the drunk driver with the shank in the doorway, like that replays a lot because I keep thinking like what I could have done different, what I should have done different. The fact that it went so smooth. At that point in time when that had happened, I had just gotten married. I hadn't even had my daughter yet. So I was a newlywed. Like it was just so many. So you hear a lot of stories about officers who just got married or just had a kid.
He was just about to get his pension.
Something. And
what was that dude? Was that lethal gun?
Lethal
Weapon? No, my bad.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon.
I was thinking of Naked Gun and Lethal Weapon.
2 great movies, by the way. But yeah, so you deal with that, and I know back then when I would, on my days off, I was in a city that I was still trying to learn. Shout out to Charleston, South Carolina.
The big NCOS.
SC. The Palmetto State.
Home of the Gamecocks?
Yes.
Gay!
But so the way I dealt with it then was I would just go for a drive, try to clear my head, throw on some music, drive around the city, try to figure stuff out, see where things were. I think when I first got there, I wasn't old enough to drink just yet, but I had a buddy who was, and I was like, you know what, I need a beer. I want to start drinking beer. And he would go and grab me a 12-pack, and I'd sit at home and have a few and watch a game or whatever. But back then, that's how I would deal with it. It was either that or I'd go to the range, hone in on my skill.
Are you a pretty good shot still?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I still go out. I still train a little bit. I still go through the motions and everything.
What do you carry?
I carry a 9 millimeter. Yeah.
Do you have anything else? What was the coolest thing you shot when you were out there? Obviously you have ARs and shotguns.
Probably a 50 cal.
Really? No shit. You got to shoot a 50 cal?
Yeah. We had them attached to some of the boats because a part of what we did too is we would patrol the river. Our base was on the Cooper River, and we would just patrol the river.
Mexicans be getting it from everywhere.
And we had a 50 cal attached to the.
It's okay. It's funny. I'm also Hispanic. I can say that.
and so on the range we would shoot the 50 cal.
No shit. How was that, dude?
It was fun.
I fucking bet.
It was fucking fun.
I bet that motherfucker just hits, dude.
Yeah, we would shoot on the range, but then we would also shoot out on the river in a controlled environment because when you shoot, if that boat's not on or if you don't have it moving in a certain way, when you shoot, you'll move that boat sideways.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so you had to put it in gear and turn and move it into what you're shooting because as you're shooting, you're moving back. So that boat has to stay still. So that was fucking hard. Trying to hit targets while the boat's trying to keep you.
While you're trying to keep organized.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But that was the coolest thing. But no, I shot everything. I qualled in everything.
That's cool, man.
Most people think sharpshooter is as high as you go. It is not. That's mid-level.
Yeah, he's a master at fucking arms. You know what that means?
But no, I'm an expert shot, which is the highest you can get.
Well, good, man. Well, if I ever need something shot at, I'm going to fucking call you. Hey, get that frisbee out that tree. Here's that 50 cal.
It's out that tree, but it's in half now. So.
Oh, shit. So you talked about drinking as a way to cope. I myself have that problem where if I've had a bad time or I'm in my own head, I turn to drink, which goes one of two ways. It numbs me up because I don't got to fucking worry about it, which is always a good thing in my opinion. So I don't got to deal with it and I just forget about it. Or I just go batshit crazy. A lot of demons up here. But one of the other things that I like to do, man, is I like to drive. I'll go for a drive.
Yeah.
I've found that clears my head, man, more than anything. Rolling down the windows, taking off, just hit a little fucking road somewhere, man. Just fucking drive 30, 40 minutes.
Now you got to do it in GTA though, because gas is expensive.
No shit, dude. You it's $4 a gallon.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even want to play anymore.
Yeah. Now I just go for a walk.
Well, hold on now. I don't know what's fucking better, buying fucking expensive ass beer or buying expensive ass gas.
Yeah. And now that I'm older, I still drink a little bit more than I should. music is still another out. But I just try to stay busy.
Listen to a little Dashboard Confessional, Taking Back Sunday. What do you
Wow.
listen to?
No. No, I just.
Lying, but I seen that on his playlist.
No, you haven't. I don't listen to that. And I do the harder stuff.
Little
Yeah.
Joan Jett. I got you.
Yeah.
I feel what you're putting down.
Yeah. But yeah, no, nowadays I just deal with it differently. I don't know what other people do. I mean there's so many things that people use as an outlet.
There's a million different ways to
Yeah,
do
there's
it, too, man.
yeah, there
And everybody's
is.
different. You know what I mean? Like what works for you doesn't work for me. What
Right,
works for,
right.
What works for me doesn't work for him or her.
Right.
There's some guys go and they'll do I got a buddy who goes when he's having a fucking rough time. Who goes work out.
Oddly enough, people use the gym as an outlet, and that's a great outlet.
I wish I had more of a fucking.
I can't do that. I
It's just
tried that one
fucking
time.
lazy.
I tried that one time and I got tired really, really fast. And I'm like, how do people do this?
But you weren't thinking about your problems no more.
No, I was
See?
thinking about trying to catch my breath. I was about to have a heart attack.
No, people do that, man, and sports. People do sports.
Yeah, that's another outlet. I play every week. So that's always and people who follow me on my personal page, I'll always sometimes post, it's a therapy session or, I call it a therapy
I
session.
had a buddy of mine and his wife started taking boxing
Oh, nice.
because he goes, I asked him, I was like, well, how's that? You're afraid she's going to whip the shit out of you? And he's like, no, man. He's like, actually, he goes, she told me that she feels better about it because now she doesn't want to beat the shit out of me as much.
Nice.
So she beats the shit. I was like, well, that's probably good. And she's bigger than him. So I was like, that's probably good for you. It wasn't Bobby. It wasn't Bobby. Don't worry.
Thank God.
She hits him.
She is.
She hits him. You know.
Oh,
She
yeah.
does. But he was like, she told me that it made me feel better, or made her feel better. 'Cause when she got angry, she's take it out on the speed bag or the body bag, and she'd come home and not want to fucking beat the shit out of me so much. I was laughing. I was like, well, that's good to know. It's good to have. A leg keeps falling asleep on here. I don't know what it is.
It's these chairs.
Yeah,
We got to get better chairs.
But it wasn't like that, dude. It's only happened to me twice. This is the second time it's happened.
Well, we've been sitting in these a lot. So if
That's true.
you guys want to donate to help us buy some better chairs, that'd be great.
To the Ass Foundation. But no, man. But like I said, that's always been my go-to, man. Is I just try to, and to really think about shit. That's the way I've always tried to do. Is just try to just think outside of it because I see it from my perspective and my point of view, and of course I'm biased because it's fucking. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm big, you're little. All that shit. I know better than you, and it's not always that way.
No,
and that's the thing about it too, is being able to look at it from different points of view. What would you do if you were in the other person's shoes? What would you do if it had happened to you? Well, it's different. It's tough because in the heat of the moment, man, you sometimes don't always have the time to think, about a decision you make or a choice or something you say or hitting that fucking guy.
Granted, you should, because we're older now, and the decisions we make today are not the same type of decisions that we would have made at 15, 16. Whereas if we would have fucked up royally at 15 and 16, we have enough time to fix it. At this age, you can't make that choice or that decision because you don't have time to fix it.
You say that though, but how many people still do it? I mean, it's emotion, man.
Man, I could rattle off a bunch of people that make the stupidest decisions that just ruin everything.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. You say that you at this age people shouldn't have it, but fuck,
yeah,
dude.
you get people that can't handle it and still are just lifelong fuck ups. I guess you can call them.
Can't all be winners.
Can't all be winners. But if you're listening and
you're a fuck up,
and you have some feedback about what it is that you do to cope with mental health or something that is your outlet, please feel free to comment on it. Let us know. What do you do? How do you go about your
how do you stay
day?
fucking sane in this jacked up fucking world that we live in?
That.
How do you cope with the amount of shit that you have, from a job to juggling a family to fucking just trying to be enough for the fucking world, man?
Yeah, because I know guys, especially men that are fathers, work blue collar jobs. I know you guys bust your ass a lot, and it's 5, sometimes 6 days a week. Hell, sometimes 7 days a week. There is no time off. You know, there's got to be an outlet. You have to have something to get you through the suck. And even for the moms, you know, the moms who are overstimulated and you got kids running around, you know, Brittany, the baby's crying. What is it that you do? I know a lot of moms, a lot of women, sometimes they don't have that outlet and they're just constantly go. Is there anything that you do? Do you ever get any you time? Whatever it is that you do, feel free to comment. Feel free to let the other women who are listening, maybe they don't know or they don't do the same things that you do, and maybe something that you say might help them. We're all out here dealing not with just demons and whatnot, but we're all out here dealing with something that is either bothering us or something we can't get through or get over.
We're a community.
We're family.
Speaking of mental health, you know what really fucked up my mental health?
The Dallas Stars.
Fucking Dallas Stars. Cock-sucking motherfuckers.
I saw it right on your face. Yeah. I was listening to the game in the car as it went down. The last 3.5 minutes, I listened to the whole.
I turned
and
off.
I turned it off and I drove in silence for about 20 minutes.
I turned off when Boldy hit that empty netter.
Yeah.
The Stars didn't fucking want it, dude.
Yeah.
They expected to be a walk in the fucking park, and they came out. They got hit in the fucking mouth.
I don't know what they were thinking.
They laid down. I'll tell you what. Bishop got laid the fuck out. He got played like a fucking bitch, dude.
I heard that.
That big 6'8" pussy got fucking. I'm gonna take his jersey and tell him I want my fucking money back.
Hit him on X and call him a little bitch.
Yo, you fucking 6'8" pussy. I want my money back. I'm gonna go get Haskin, and at least he fucking does something.
I heard Rantanen laid out Spurgeon.
Fucking demolished him, dog.
Nice.
Somebody was talking about, Rantanen's fucking cost us. Look, dude, the guy's playing physical. Fuck it, I like that. He was the only fucking one.
Yeah.
Him and Colin Blackwell.
Yeah.
Fucking Rich Kovian didn't show up. Beck played fucking amazing.
They were talking about that, and they finished that sentence with the word again, and the sentence was, Dallas's shooters failed to show up. Again. Because they did it last year. Remember last year?
They couldn't fucking score.
Robo couldn't score. Wyatt Johnson couldn't score. Duchesne might as well have just rode the bench the entire time.
And look, crucify me if you want on this one. Jamie Benn's time in Dallas is done.
Unfortunately, I feel the same
it's
way.
time for Jamie Benn to go. And I hate to see him anywhere else other than in Victory Green. But the writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
He had 0 points.
Oh,
he had no goals, no assists.
He had no
obviously,
assists?
no points, nothing.
Wow.
He had a minus of 8 or a minus of 6. He had 8 penalty minutes. He had 8 fucking shots on goal. That was it. That was his entire fucking playoffs. You're the captain, brother.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
Because it isn't fucking leading your team.
I mean, he's been a star for what, going on 15 years
brother,
now?
then remember the time that you was, and it's time to go. It's time to pass that C on to fucking Haskin in.
It's time to it's also time to trade Tyler Seguin.
Taylor Seguin needs to fucking go about
He's got to go. I hate to say it, but he's got to go. He's costing us cap space. He's
always hurt.
He's now injury prone.
Fucking call him Anthony Davis.
Damn.
Sorry.
Damn.
That's kind of true.
But
Rope never even got to come back, dog.
Yeah, we didn't even get Rope hands back. That was a big one that we needed. But I mean, we could have done it without him.
No, we should have been able to do it without him.
On paper, the Dallas Stars were built to win a Stanley Cup. They were built.
They fell flat, dude. The defense fell apart. They couldn't keep them out of the fucking zone. Their forechecking sucked. They couldn't fucking score. Dude, there was times on a 5-on-5 when it looked like Minnesota was on a fucking power play because they could not get them out of their fucking zone. Ottinger, you can say what you want about Ottinger, but when you're getting peppered with fucking 80 pucks a night, brother, what the fuck?
I feel like Otter could have been better this season.
Absolutely.
Too. He had a down season, in my opinion.
Look, is he one of the greats? I'll say yeah.
Right now,
yeah. But, dude, when you're fucking taking that many shots, some are going to slip through. Mm-hmm. It's going to fucking happen. And when they've let him shoot from everywhere on that fucking ice, man, they deserve to lose.
Yeah.
They deserve, from that first game, from game 1, a 6-1 fucking shellacking.
Yeah.
They did not come ready for the fucking playoffs.
No.
And you know what? I hope Minnesota goes on, and I hope Nick Foligno gets the fucking shit knocked out of him by Colorado. Because fuck him too.
The Wild are not going to have the same series that they had with Dallas when they play Colorado.
Colorado's going to win this whole fucking thing. Dude.
It's their time.
There's only one team stopping them. There's only one team in the way. From your part of town.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
Raleigh, South Carolina.
Yep.
The Category 2s.
The Hurricanes are on their way.
Number 22 in your playbook. Number 1 in your hearts. Logan motherfucking Stankoven.
Stanky's taking the Hurricanes.
Dude, he is on a fucking
he's on a tear.
Path,
he's on a tear.
There's a reason why
Good
that
for him.
kid won
Good for him.
fucking MVP in the minors last year.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him. I want to see it.
Do you almost wish that you'd keep him instead of Rantanen?
No, because Rantanen is more polished. He's more accomplished today as it sits. And that's why we gave him Stankoven, because we knew and they knew that Stankoven was going to, get into Rantanen's airspace at some point. And he's almost there. He's reaching it now. Like I said, he's a tear right now in the postseason. There's a reason why we traded him.
Like I said, the kid was rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
His in the minors, man.
Yeah.
The kids got it.
Yeah.
He's little, but fuck, he's feisty. We'll see what happens. Sorry, man. I know we went from mental health to the fucking Dallas Stars.
The Dallas Stars is mental health, because I tell you what, sometimes I like to just sit in silence and watch a hockey game. Get my mind off of whatever I'm going through and put it on a hockey game so I can focus.
That's what I do a lot of times when I put on, and I do with the Cowboys too. Not so much the Rangers, but I'll sit there, dude. I
don't know if I could do it with the Cowboys. They ruin my mental health even more.
I won't say a fucking word, dude. I'm just I'll sit there and watch them, and I'll just fucking fester, and I'll be like, you know what? It could be worse. I could be a fucking player.
I could be a player.
Man, I'm curious to see what they do. They look good. How do you feel about the boys?
I think I like their new defensive coordinator. I like what he's going to do.
I like their picks.
I like the picks. I think they're going to be better than they were last year. I'll tell you that much.
So me and a buddy of mine were having this conversation as well, and he said the same thing. He goes, they're going to be better than what they were last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
And me, Mr. fucking Negative, I said,
yeah.
Let's talk about that first. So, I don't know. I think that the Cowboys, the Cowboys are always good on paper. They are. They're good on paper.
Speaking of paper, Pickens signed his tag, so we'll see.
I still think they trade him.
That's what they keep saying. People keep saying that. You think so?
After you keep him this year, what do you do with him? You're not going to sign a long-term deal. You have CD Lamb. You can't have both of them.
I mean,
you don't have the money for it.
Let him go, I guess.
But you trade him, dude. Get you
all that. So, what did they do with all the money that they just restructured? They restructured a ton of contracts, created cap space.
I think they had to re-sign players.
I don't know.
I don't know how any of that shit works.
I don't either. I'm no mathematician. I'm no dentist.
I play one on TV.
Yeah?
A dentist, not a mathematician.
Okay.
Come here, give me them gums. Let me see them roots. It's gonna be fun though. I'm ready for sports season, man, because Dallas has had some shitty fucking sports, man.
And that was part of my 20-minute silence. I was like, man, Dallas sports is just
basketball, baseball. Last year the Rangers were not great.
They were horrible last year.
Stars were that bright, shining, fucking fake light.
Yeah. They ran out of batteries.
Cowboys just, oh God. The Cowboys know just how to get you right there. You're about to fucking bust, and then they go,
psych.
Psych.
Yeah. Tricks.
Tricks. You son of a bitch. I was there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Did you see we have a new team in Dallas called the Dallas Pulse?
The Pulse? Oh, is that the volleyball team?
It's a volleyball team.
I want to go watch a game.
The Pulse.
I want to be like, hey, you're Paul.
Hey, Stilts.
Hey,
how's the weather up there? And then they have they just started a women's professional hockey league. The WPL.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
is what
yeah,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
They don't have a team down here. But
Yet.
you ever think it's weird that they don't have a fucking hockey team for Wisconsin? Don't you think that would like that? It's a premier fucking
Minnesota. That's as close as you're gonna get.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not Wisconsin.
I know.
It's like going, oh, don't worry about Minnesota or don't worry about the Green Bay. They have the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah. No, that is weird. Especially since hockey. They're so close to Canada and where hockey was originated, and
Dude, that's
that
what I'm
area.
saying.
Period.
I always
Is
thought it
just
was
that's
weird.
like hockey central.
Yes, it's like football down here. It's
Yeah.
like Texas not having a football team. We got fucking 8 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought it was weird that they didn't have one.
That is very weird. Well, what you got coming up?
Living the fucking best life ever.
Best life ever.
Just gonna be fucking out here LIVIN, baby. Harley's birthday party.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah, you
That's
coming out?
Saturday,
You
right?
coming out or what? Bring Matt.
I don't have them.
Fucking steal him. He's your kid.
What time is it? Christine sent it to me and I can't find it now.
It starts at 2.
At 2. Okay. Fuck.
Sorry.
So you'll be busy Saturday.
It depends what you mean by busy.
I'll have a beer in my hand.
Get some more. We're gonna do that. We're gonna hang out. I think. God damn it. I think Harley's planning a sleepover. So I'm gonna have probably a bunch of little
Oh shit.
teens running around.
Put tripwire everywhere. Make it fun.
I'm just gonna make him a big fruit punch bowl and put fucking Z-Quil in that motherfucker and just make everybody go to bed.
Everybody drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, well, it's not like Jonestown. Different. You'll wake up from this one. Did you watch? There's a show on Apple TV called The Produce. Is it The Producers?
I don't have Apple TV. I refuse to get Apple TV.
There's such good shows on there. Seth Rogen. It's Seth Rogen. He's a producer. He's like
Okay.
this big time producer, and so they're trying to. They get him to.
I think
make,
I heard of it.
They try to get him to make a movie, and they're like, we want Barbie, do like Barbie. He's like, we just got you the rights to Kool-Aid. So he gets Martin Scorsese to write it, and Martin Scorsese does this picture on Jonestown, and they're like, we can brand that as Kool-Aid. We'll call it Kool-Aid, and that way they'll think they're getting a Kool-Aid movie. It's the stupidest shit ever. And then they're going through all the voice characters.
Didn't he just win an Academy Award for that?
Maybe. I don't
did.
watch any of the awards, dude. I think they're all rigged.
Yeah, it's all rigged.
Oh, by
but
the
I
way,
think he did.
Speaking of rigged, your girl Ella Langley's up there. You see that?
No, where?
Choosing Texas is number one of the Billboard Hot 100.
It's
whatever.
been number one. It's been number one forever.
It's 7 weeks going on now.
Yeah.
Her new album's fucking. I'm gonna give me
nice,
an Ellis
yeah.
Fella shirt, dude. She's fucking rocking it.
They don't make the hoodies that they gave the stars because
I think those are specially made for them.
whack.
But they have the T-shirt.
Okay. I saw something on the internet. It was a bunch of women saying that if my boyfriend or husband ever said that they were an Ella fella, I'd leave them.
Who said that?
It's just women on the
Why?
internet. I don't know.
I thought y'all were all for women's rights.
What does Ella Langley have to do with women's rights?
Well, fucking men supporting women,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's because it's probably Ella Langley and they're not Ella
Yeah,
Langley.
but if she was
Yeah.
a fucking 300-pound blue-haired fucking nose girl, I'm sure they'd fucking be like, you just love her. Speaking of that, did you see the news about the JP Morgan lady?
JP Morgan.
Oh, brother, look that shit up when we get off of here. Some dude apparently was working for JP Morgan, and he's saying that this lady basically he was like an intern or something. I don't know what. She turned him into a sex slave.
What?
And was fucking riding his face and slipping him
Was she cute?
fucking Viagra. She's an older white lady. She's Albanian. I don't know if that does anything for you.
That doesn't say
But
much.
look her up. Look her up. Her name's like something. I don't know.
I'm gonna look up something.
Let's look up JP Morgan. It'll be the first thing that pops up on your phone. I swear to God, dude. Apparently she was like, "Come here, you little Indian boy. I'm gonna."
He was an Indian boy.
Give Mama what she wants.
Indian
Yes,
guy?
dude.
And he complained.
Apparently, he couldn't get it up because he was married and he didn't want to do these things. And she was forcing him.
Poor guy.
So he started crying.
Hey,
so she
poor
started
guy.
fucking just like defiling him. Started slipping him fucking roofies and Viagra.
Now you're really hearing what we talk about.
Dude, I saw that shit and I went, what the fuck? They said that applications for JP Morgan are up 960%, dog. I said, son of a bitch. I said, shit. Dude,
well,
yeah, but I saw that. I said, no fucking way.
That's hilarious.
Now they're saying that the dude made up the whole story, but I don't know.
Oh, what?
But dude, it's pretty the detail that man goes into, either it was done to him or he has thought about it quite often.
I was going to say, maybe he's a storyteller.
Yeah, he thought about it.
Yeah.
He definitely thought about it. You little brown boy, come here. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm going to sit on your face. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
It's the fucking world we're coming to, dude.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in.
The world we live in.
Can't
Yeah,
even-
because there's still more and more teachers getting
Oh, I was talking about a woman being in charge that high up.
arrested for sexually assaulting
What's up
kids.
with that,
And
dude?
it's just like,
What's going on with that? For real, though.
And I can't even get a text back because these little kids.
But dude, like, why? Like, well, they're fucking banging. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, bro. That's fucking weird.
It's fucking weird.
Very weird. And some of these girls are kind of cute.
So fucking sexual predators are cute to you, Manny?
Look, man.
Fuck, I'm not the one that said it.
No, that's not what I meant.
You a fan of the red dot?
No.
You want to open up a map and start fucking just going to Pound Town?
Goddamn. No. What?
So she's gonna be a red dot.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a red dot on the map.
Yep. What does he say? It looks like.
It looks like your computer is chicken pox.
Yeah, that's what he said. Chicken pox. Are you joking about this? This is our
He goes-
fucking children.
Yeah, he goes, what do you want me to do? Go to their house and knock on their door?
Oh. I can't stand you right now.
I looked up. I've actually looked up that map. There's some in the area.
Dude, I tell you, I went out to lunch with some coworkers and we did the same thing. We were in East Dallas at a I can't remember where we were, and we pulled it up, and right there as we were standing, they were all over the fucking place.
They're everywhere, dude.
And we were like, what the fuck?
They were everywhere.
Yeah.
I told Hardy, I was like, we are not going to that house for trick or treating. So when we stay away, she's like, but Dad, they give out the big candy bars. So we're not going. What do you got going on this week, brother? What do you got? What are you going to do? What do you hear? What do you say?
I don't know. I got to make it out to Harley's party.
Absolutely.
If not, I'll get her a good gift. Somebody got honked
That's a
at.
weird horn.
Sounded like a forklift. Somebody,
It did sound like a forklift.
some drunk motherfucker brought his forklift home.
I'm going to pick her up. I told her I'd pick her up. All right, man. Well, that's about all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all as always, man. Thank y'all for dropping in, spending an hour with us, listening to our thoughts and revelations.
Were they revelations?
Yeah, they're always revelations if they reveal something. They revealed my inner thoughts and most inner desires.
And that'll be the topic of our next podcast.
Guys, once again, thank y'all for everything, man. Don't forget to follow us, like and subscribe where you see us. Share us with your friends. Share us with your mothers. Grandmas love us. Don't forget to follow us Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, all the fixings. We got it all. We appreciate everything that you guys do.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like and follow.
We'll see
Hit
y'all
that
down the
follow.
road.
Peace.